Elden Dogs is a proud member of the Hair of the Dogcast Network. To get bonus episodes of this show, as well as access to many other amazing perks, check out patreon.com/hairofthedogcast.
And make sure to check out our new podcast, Zombie Dogs, which covers the Resident Evil franchise. Thanks for listening and enjoy the show. That's so much better.
Hi, this is Gideon Offnear. Welcome to Elden Dogs, and I am hungover and very, very tired. I was out partying with some of the boys in the round table last night, and it was bad. It was up way past my bedtime, but the beers were flowing. This is your favorite podcast about Elden Ring and Part 7 of Bestiaries, which is a long one. And yeah, I'm Gideon. What's up, dog?
My name's Alexander Iron Fist. I am here. I just got over being sick, but my allergies are kicking my ass.
Oh, no.
I didn't know a jar could get allergies.
You ate someone with allergies.
I think it's the pollen in the Withering or the Weeping Peninsula.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
rain. Pollen down there.
I don't know. Does rain affect pollen?
I'm not allergic to stuff, so I don't know.
I don't know how allergies work. My eyes just burn.
I don't know how they work.
My eyes just burn for like a week every year, and then I'm good.
It's no good.
I take like one of those tiny little Claritin tablets, and they say you have to take it like extended for it to actually work. I take one of them, and then by the time I forget to take it the next day, and then it's done.
Yes, it was a Midwest Gaming Classic the past couple days. And my dogs are barking. So much fun. Yeah, but we did a lot of drinking. And I went up to the Bonfire Side Chat meetup last night. Hung out with Gary and Cole. I was on a panel yesterday with them. And Bob Mackey from Retronauts. Good times. Good people. There's a new bar called the New Fashioned right by the Fiserv. It's where the Punch Bowl Social used to be.
Yeah, my brother just went there for his birthday.
They have serve your own beers. You get a wristband, and then you just grab a cup and you pour yourself a beer, you just boop it, and then it's attached to your card.
Yeah, you pay per ounce probably.
Yes, and I have a feeling it's a bad deal, but it was really fun.
Yep.
And I will probably not do it again. But
they had a place like that in Denver when I lived there, but they gave you a card, and you just walked up and tapped the card, and then it would unlock the tap, and you paid per ounce, per pour. And they said for like 2 or 3 beers, it was good. But then someone who worked there said like after your third beer, they start charging you more. And I'm like, what?
Ugh. Oh, and they do an auto 18% tip on it. I'm like, I should be getting the tips. I'm pouring the beers here.
Yeah.
But it's whatever. It was fun. And then went out with Tom and Josh to Sugar Maple and then to Bernhardt's. And then they get home till 2 o'clock. And I'm tired. I didn't spend too much money at MGC.
That's good.
I bought Lord of the Rings Return of the King on GameCube for $18. Fucking good deal. And then I also bought a Japanese strategy guide for Suikoden 4. The pictures are pretty. I can't read it. But I collect anything that says Suikoden on it. It's a problem.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it now.
Big fan of that game there, Alexander. Now, hi friends. We're doing the Bestiary again.
Yes.
This is the last one, though. Unless, for some reason, one of us has a stroke or our dog eats too many gummies in the middle of this episode.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, they are gone now. They're gone.
It's only funny because your dog's still alive.
Yeah. He was very sleepy the next day. I'd take him to the vet. But they said he was fine. They just gave me that disapproving parent look. And I think they tried to do some scared straight.
What you should have done is my roommate's gummies were left out.
See, it's hard to do that, though, when you're an honest person.
And also when you're stoned out of your mind.
Yes.
And you're scared.
Yes. I guess I'll tell the listeners so they get an idea of what happened. I ate a gummy, and I accidentally dropped, I guess, a gummy or two, and I didn't realize it.
Because you were fucking stoned.
Because I was very stoned. And my dog ate the gummies and then freaked out. So I took him to the vet. And they tried to do a little bit of a scared straight thing with me, I think. But I'm a 30-year-old man, so it just annoyed me. And I was like, just tell me if my dog's going to be okay. And then I paid like a couple $100 for him to get some steroids. And they're like, he's going to be fine. And then he peed on the ground, and I was like, that's right, you show him.
Yeah.
And then he came out of the vet, though, because when I carried him into the vet because he was freaking out. When he came out of the vet's office, his tail was wagging, and he like jumped up on me, and he was licking me, and I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
If I would have just waited 10 minutes, you would have been fine. I had to wake my roommate up for this.
You never know.
You never know. And it's better to be safe
Yes.
than sorry.
Yes. You made the right choice.
Yes.
Not in dropping the gummies and getting stoned and leaving them out, but in taking them so fast.
Well, no more gummies for me for a while. That was enough scared straight I needed.
So a lot of you listeners, I'm sure, also listen to Bonfireside Chat, the other premier Elden Ring podcast. Fucking love Gary and Cole. They're great. But as soon as I saw them, I was like, so yeah, Balatro, huh? And Gary's like, Balatro.
Yeah.
And we just fucking were talking about decks and runs, and we were getting way too into it for about 15 minutes. And Cole was like, you're either in or you're out, and it's another language if you're out. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a regular that comes into the bar, Floyd, who might be listening. What's up, Floyd? I got him on Balatro.
Nice.
And I check to see if he's playing Helldivers at night when I get off work. And he's been doing nothing but... I call it Balatro.
Yeah. And Gary called it Balat. I don't know. Everyone says it a little differently.
I don't know how
It
to
is an
say
Italian word.
And I'm Italian, so I think as long as you do the hand gesture, you're fine.
Put some olive oil on it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, throw some olive oil on it. You'll be good.
Some fucking pasta. Yes. I wasn't sure if we were going to podcast today. I am hanging on by a thread, but we're here and we're doing it.
I'm ready to go.
So we're going to start right at number 223. Some of the weirdest motherfuckers in the lands between. And, I mean, their first album was great. The Oracle Envoys. They come in 3 sizes like fucking Russian dolls. The first one is a little small guy. The cutest of the 3. Located in Lanedale in the Haligtree. The lore is great. A monstrous band of musicians who employ sacred arts. I would go see that band. I don't need to know anything else about them. A monstrous band of musicians who employ sacred arts.
It's Guar.
Guar.
It's Guar.
Dude, I like that. I'm never going to see Guar. I feel like I've missed the boat. They still tour, I think.
Yeah, but I think my buddy's really into them, and I don't know hardly anything about them. But I believe they had a death in the band, and he said it was never quite the same after a member passed.
What are you going to do?
No.
Yeah, it is said that when Oracle Envoys appear playing their pipes, they do so to herald the arrival of a new god or age. So it makes sense that they're in Lanedale. They are there to herald in the new age of the tree, of the Erd tree.
And they're usually grouped together pretty good.
Yeah, they kind of
which makes them annoying. But I do have a new tactic for it.
Okay.
When I'm coming up, I go low and slow. I go prone.
Yeah.
And I crawl up, and then I pull up my stratagems, and then I just toss in an orbital eagle cluster bomb in on them.
Okay.
Wipes them out.
They're fun to fight.
I'm gonna do as many Helldivers references as I can.
Because I didn't know what you were talking about. I was like, that sounds good to me.
Yeah, and then I just run to evac.
They're really round. They got like a round bottom and a round head.
They remind me of the alien from American Dad.
Okay, I can see that.
That's who I saw the entire time.
Well, I'd really like to get under the hood and take a look at that fucking head, but we don't know what's going on under there. We see a little bit of their tiny little face, but what's happening up top?
Yeah.
We don't know. Kind of reminds me of this dude in the Bloodborne DLC that I think you feed him people or something. I forget what it is. It's in the clinic, but they kind of have a really weird way of moving where they kind of like roll on their backs like a heavy weighted ball that just kind of like
I think it's
balances itself.
I think it's how DJ Khaled gets around his mansion. I think it's the same way. He's just rolling around like, and another one.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm glad that they're more Guar than Khaled. They can, yeah, it feels really bad to die from them too, because they do move slow, so you shouldn't be surprised. They launched bubbles, which is the most emasculating way to die, I think.
Yeah, and the whimsy in me, the child in me, was like, ooh, bubbles. And then I got killed, and I was like, you sons of bitches.
I love the bubbles. They're slow and powerful.
I think especially when a projectile moves that slow too, oftentimes it's hard for me to dodge it.
It's like when somebody, like a pitcher, everyone's used to those fastballs, but when all of a sudden they do a changeup,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, shit. And you dodge too early.
Yeah. And the bubbles kind of come at you like a knuckleball, which I saw a slow-mo video of one of our pitchers throwing a knuckleball at the Brewer game pregame.
Crazy.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
Thing's flat as fuck.
It's very weird. The bubbles ignore the line of sight, so they can hit you through walls and objects.
Love that.
That's a great thing. Now there's 3 sizes of them. It's like the small, medium, and large, or as we call it in Wisconsin, what is it, like a Wisconsin medium, which is like an extra large or something?
Yeah, pretty much.
I forget what it is. It was very fun last night talking with Bob Mackey and his partner Nina and Gary and Cole. I made them play pull tabs, and Gary's like, "What's wrong with your cocktails in this city? This old fashioned is so sweet." I'm like, "Yep, it's called a Wisconsin old fashioned, dude. You got a brandy sweet, and that is not what you were expecting."
Yeah, when I moved to Florida and Denver, and I would get an old fashioned, I felt like I was the odd person out for the first time ever, and I was like, Wisconsin is not the rest of the world, apparently.
I still don't know what's going on in this fucking city, and I've lived here for 6 years.
Yeah.
There's the medium size. They're just bigger. There's not really anything different. All of the variants are quite weak to blood loss. They do have blood. And then there's the large one. Only 3 of these are encountered in the game. I love their giant fucking pipes that they have. And I love it when they slam it down, because the bubbles are one way to die. But when they actually just slam their monster pipe down,
Feels earned.
it's like getting hit with a flute. Like, damn, this sucks even more somehow.
I was killed by jazz.
Death by Jazz. That'd be a cool like metal jazz cover album or something. Like,
Oh, yeah, like a prog album.
Jazz Goes Metallica.
Yes.
If detected at a long range by the large envoys, you are fucked. They are relentless. You will remember the Haligtree when you are running down that path, and there's a large one it's got the high ground. It's just bubbling the shit out of you. Great tracking, very high holy damage. You do not want any part of these fuckers.
Yeah, not fun. If they ever made like a Netflix and like Castlevania style show about Elden Ring, I've often thought it would be cool to see like Alexander, finally make it, like he shows up at the Coliseum. He's like, I'm getting ready to go fight Radon. I'm gonna, shake off the rust.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fight some of these things. The large one of this, versus Alexander would be a cool little anime battle.
I want to just throw him in like a steel cage match.
Yeah, and who would be mankind? Who would be the Undertaker? Who's going to plummet 25 feet off the top of the Hell of the Cell through the
Alexander does a butt drop, and they both fall through.
So he's Shane O'Mac jumping off
and then
the top
he shatters into 1,000 pieces.
WrestleMania Day 2 is today.
I heard it was happening, yeah. I was talking with the Gaming Off the Grid boys Friday night. We went up to their hotel room and played some Blitz.
Yeah.
It was quite fun.
I watched the main event last night totally legally.
I think the fact that it's multiple days is so dumb.
Well, this year they're doing something cool.
Okay.
So The Rock and Roman Reigns fought Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes in the main event. And they have The Rock's back, and he's a heel, and it's Hollywood The Rock, and he's calling himself the final boss. No, he's killing it. Wrestling's cool again.
I hate The Rock.
And
it really recently came out that he's got like really bad outspoken political views.
Never meet your heroes.
Never
meet your heroes.
Yeah.
But they're doing the same main event tonight, but there's different rules based off the stipulation from the night before.
Okay.
They're apparently entering a new era, because it was the Attitude Era, then the Ruthless Aggression Era, and now this is going to be... now they're calling it the Renaissance Era.
This is the mean guy era.
I don't know. I'm kind of digging
Renaissance. We'll see. Whatever.
Next up, we got Loretta. Wasn't there a song called Loretta?
She's a country musician, I want to say.
Layla.
Loretta Lynn. You're thinking of that...
Clapton, right?
Isn't Layla about like a transvestite?
I thought it was about George Harrison's wife.
I don't think we're both right.
I think we're both thinking of two different songs and names.
She would look like a woman, but talk like a man. Lola. I'm thinking of Lola.
And Layla. That's Clapton. I think it's Layla.
But Loretta.
Loretta, though. Once a royal Carian knight, went on a journey in search of a haven for Albinarix and determined that the Haligtree was their best chance for eventual salvation. She's a boss.
I like that. You also fight the Phantom version of her in the Carian Manor. And I love that in this lands between, you can just leave like a Phantom version of yourself somewhere to do your job. I wish Phantom Brad could go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah. And I mean, he's not as cool, not as smart, but he can do all the moves and he's there.
If you're like me and you were new to Souls games, Loretta's Phantom version at the Carian Manor might be one of the first times you're like, hey, I might be kind of good at this game, because it's not a particularly hard boss fight.
I don't like it when you say things that hurt my feelings, because I struggled the first time I got to Loretta.
But I was doing the cheesy, I was cheesing the game at that point still.
I made the mistake of having way too many runes, and the first time you go, it's not like you open into, like, you know you're going into a boss arena, it just happens and you get stuck. So my runes were trapped in there. I'm like, I gotta go back in.
And that sucks.
And she was a little above my level at that point.
Oh, I was so over-leveled. It took me forever to get through Margit. So I was like...
Yeah.
And by that time, I was like... I had my formula down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can fight her Phantom version. She fights on horseback. She shares a lot of moves with the Tree Sentinels.
I like her horseback fight. That's fun.
Yeah, I like that one more because the other one was harder.
The one in the Haligtree?
Yes.
Yeah.
Much harder.
It's really fun not having your horse and having to deal with an enemy on horseback. You are at such a disadvantage movement wise, but I like her attacks. I like her moveset, and yeah, you get some really cool abilities from her.
Yeah, she is weak to lightning. She uses a lot of magic, which was cool for my build because it was kind of magic versus magic. Little Harry Potter feeling there.
Whoa,
got that feeling a lot.
Now that's. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about J.K. Rowling. She's been off the deep
end. I'm not bringing her up. I'm just saying that I may or may not have yelled Expelliarmus multiple times in this fight, just because it's fun.
Okay. That's what I do when I get Roman candles.
Expelliarmus.
I'll random spells, but it's fun to shoot them.
I don't remember many spells because my Harry Potter knowledge is waning.
Petrificus Totalis.
Stupefy.
Accio, Stupefy.
Yeah. Reparo.
Aloha Mora.
I wish I knew Reparo. I broke my glasses like 3 days ago.
Ocula Reparo.
Yep, that would have been nice. Yeah, that's Loretta though. Loretta's cool. She's got a nice name.
And she's a good person.
Yeah.
She just seems like she's trying to find a safe spot for people that are being taken advantage of and murdered and genocided. And she's like, I just want to find somewhere safe for them. And we're like, sorry.
Let me just sneak right past you there. Oops, sorry.
There's no opportunity to talk.
No. I don't talk a lot to a lot of things in this game, except for Bach.
You learned your lesson. Now, while we're in the Haligtree, we're going to run into the soldiers. The foot soldiers are the common soldiers who carry the sacred light. They are unique, though, in that they explode as a last-ditch attack. Always scary.
Yeah, especially the first time that one, like an enemy in any game that you have to fight up close and personal, you kill it, and then it starts glowing on the ground. You're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, shit. And then you have to run.
And then you have a moment where, am I cool and smart enough to take it down before it explodes? Or should I just run away and be honest here?
Yeah, like in Helldivers, the jetpack fucking automatons that jetpack up to you, and then I use a shotgun, so I blow them away right away, and then they explode, and then I get a stem.
Like giant bombs in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Once they start doing that explosion, I just run away. But the problem is my AI partner, like my team, they keep running in to keep attacking it. So I have to switch between one and the other and just keep running back. It's a mess. Yeah, those surrounded by a golden aura will blow the fuck up. There are the regular soldiers. They are, again, in the trees. They like using poison spray mist if they weren't annoying enough. And there are these wonderful, mean motherfuckers, just the Haligtree Knights. Yes, they are. I even wrote that in the notes. Real motherfuckers. They are bad. No weaknesses, resistant to slash and holy damage. They can use a single flask to fully heal themselves. And they can...
They're drinking top shelf.
They will sleep for a short time and can be poisoned or rotted if you wanted a cheesier way to do it. One of the most difficult regular enemies in the game, I would say.
Absolutely. I wish I would have used sleep more, knowing what I know now running through the Bestiary, because my first playthrough, I used a lot of pots, but I never really made sleep pots.
Yeah, well, you're going to have an opportunity with Shadow of the Erdtree.
Oh, yeah.
Because you are going into the land of Mikola, and you are going to find so many St. Trina's lilies that if you want to go heavy sleep, you can.
Yeah, that'd be a cool build to do now.
Yeah.
Clean Rot Knights.
The Clean Rot Knights.
They are located in areas associated with rot. Could have told you that. Thank you, Bestiary.
Rotten bastards is what they are.
So they're located in Chicago. The Clean Rot Knights have had to fight alongside.
Chicago's gone downhill, dude.
You know the river's always green. It's not just like that for St. Patty's Day.
That was their excuse.
Yeah, it's just always polluted. The Clean Rot Knights vowed to fight alongside Melania, despite the inevitable, if gradual, putrefaction of their flesh, which is pretty heavy metal.
I believe in many things. I would stand up for many things, but if someone's like, you also are going to have a slow, rotten death and your brain will go numb, I'm like, pass.
Yeah, I like emo music, but I'm not that emo.
I haven't even bought Taiko Drum Master yet. What? I have so much I want to do with my life.
The closest I'll get to my brain rotting is Balatro, and that's as close as I want to get.
That's a good brain rot.
Their acceptance of their fate made these battles fiercest of all. Their loadouts use significantly different movesets.
There's the spear or the sickle, and they will behave quite differently.
They wear winged insignia, giving them an attack buff if they hit you multiple times, which they do. They will.
They do. The first ones you're likely to run into are in Caelid, in the swamp in Aeonia, and they're just wandering around out there. It doesn't sound like a good existence. Your lovely lady god, she's gone, and your brain is rotting. You're walking around in a shit swamp, and you're just attacking anything that comes up next to you. I feel bad for these guys. There is the Clean Rot Knight Finley. She carried Melania all the way back to the Haligtree from the swamp. And that's just like, that'd be an epic 5-part graphic novel.
Yeah, and see, I was just about to say the same thing. The lore and the background and creating these cinematic moments with just sentences in some of the descriptions. Plus, I mean, Miyazaki and George R. R. Martin are masters at this. It would make an excellent animated Netflix series. Rated TVMA to the gills. So
much. Yeah. We were talking about the Bloodborne graphic novel, me, Gary, and Cole the other day, and it's so good. The Bloodborne one, I just got them. It's so fucking good. Compared to the Elden Ring manga, which is like butt and boob humor.
Is it put out by Elvis the Alien?
No.
Do you have it here?
Yeah, I can show you they're fucking super cool.
If you like Bloodborne and you like From Software, Elvis the Alien does a lot of Bloodborne content. And at one point, they were trying to kickstart, I think it was a graphic novel for Bloodborne. I wonder if it ever got off the ground.
Maybe.
We'll have to check that out. Next up, though, we got Millicent, located in a lot of spots, but ends up in, I can never say this.
Think Raphael?
Elphael.
Yeah.
I got it. There we go. Wields a Shamshir. That sounds like somebody with a lisp or speech. Shamshir. And a waterfall dance.
Yeah.
Also invades in swamp.
Millicent is our friend. We want her to do well. Her sisters are horrible. I don't like to say the word cunts, but they're not fun.
I've been watching a lot of Bondi Rescue, and they say cunt.
Yeah. It's just a word that I think is... When I was in New Zealand, man, did I hear it a lot. It meant anything. It was like saying bloke or homie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I can make cunt.
Yep. It's different. It's different there.
When you say it like that, it's warm. It's like a warm hug.
Millicent's one of my favorite NPCs. I like her quest. I like that we find her rotting and we help her with the needle.
Which, when we were recording this, like, way back in the day, and I was the yes man... which Buck kind of broke that. I was hesitant to help her. I didn't want another box situation. I didn't want to hurt somebody else.
If I see, a homeless person dying on the street and they say, just give me a needle, I don't know. I mean, probably not.
And the guy that sends you up there, like, I didn't trust him from the jump.
I accidentally killed him. I didn't kill him. There's a giant dog out front, and I accidentally aggroed him, and I ran in to hide in the house, and then he was there, and then the dog killed him, and then he turned into a bug, and I was like, what the fuck is going on in this place? And then he came back to life. You can't kill him. But yeah, he's not a trustworthy dude either. He's just trying to elevate they're not even his daughters. They're like offshoots of Melania, Millicent and her sisters.
Yeah, I was like, you give me like vibes of this. I don't know if you know him, but there's this guy who's got some puppets. And I'm getting the same vibe from you. I don't trust him. I don't trust you.
He ain't as sick of a fuck as that guy.
No.
Celavis is up to some diabolical shit.
Yeah, and anybody who has a name like Celavis, you can't trust that.
I don't like you. I'm Celavis, and I have sex puppets in my dungeon. I'm like, whoa, dude. Hi, I'm Brad.
Yeah, I'm just looking for... There was a dragon out there a second ago. Did you see that shit?
This lady just told me to come and say hi, dude. You really came on hard there.
Dude, I am so sorry to come into your tower. I was looking for this like really hot chick with 4 arms and 2 faces. You seen her around? She's kind of blue.
Okay, how are you hanging out with badass dog boy and giant blacksmith who's my friend?
Yeah.
How are you here?
You know what? When they're all sitting around, like the Graces at night, and they're like, every friend group has a weird asshole, and if you don't know who it is, it's probably you. And then they're all like, it's Celavis. It's Celavis, isn't it?
He's just useful, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, Millicent's sisters, I love the names, Mary, Maureen, Pollyanna, and Amy. The great Elden Ring character of Amy. Yes, they are just 4 sisters. Pollyanna's the youngest. She uses a blade of calling. Maureen is next. She uses a tree spear. Amy uses 2 flowing curved swords. And Mary is the eldest sister, uses a halo scythe. They can all cast pest threads. So they've been getting instructed by their father figure. And yeah, they're immune to scarlet rot. And it sucks because if you want to help Millicent, you have to fight all 4 of the sisters at once with her.
That's a cool fight, though.
It is a cool fight.
Yeah.
I haven't done it the other way because even when I'm trying to do a bad run, I can't be that guy that's just... I'm not that evil. I've been listening to Real Itch Hours, and Gary's trying to play as the Dirge, which is like the ultra evil character. And he's like, I am not going to kill these animals that he wants to kill. I cannot.
Fighting the sisters reminds me of in Hades when you finally beat it and you start upping the difficulty level. Mm-hmm. Your first boss, I forget her name. It's been so long.
Tisiphone?
Yeah, when you fight all 3 of them and they switch in between fights, that's what it kind of reminded me of. But we don't have a cool Millicent to help us out there. I just have a bow and arrow. Next up, I've been waiting for this one.
It's a big one.
Easiest boss in the game, right, Brad?
I've never died one time to them.
Melania, the Blade of
I am Melania, Blade of Mikola.
That is tough to say. Easily, without a doubt, the coolest boss in the game, the coolest fight in the game.
Yes.
The best cinematic, the coolest everything. So Lovecraftian in its design and terrifying and just absolutely beautiful.
And there's so many reasons that Melania is a difficult boss. If every attack that she lands on you, she regains health.
Yeah.
You can't sleep. You can't take it easy.
No, you have to be on your A game.
Aggressive. Her waterfowl dance just flies at you, almost impossible to dodge. Throwing pots is how you interrupt it, though.
Yeah.
Yep,
that is true. Located in Elphael, Empyrean of undiluted divine blood. Her phase 1.
Yeah.
Which directly implies there will be a phase 2. Her phase 1 sucks just as much, if not harder, than phase 2. They both suck.
I think phase 1 is harder than phase 2. As long as you know how to respond to phase 2, because she does the giant, Scarlet Aeonia attack. And as long as you know to avoid that, and you can do some damage from a distance, then you won't, get your Scarlet Rot. Oh, man.
I want, when she, when she enters her second phase and she gets the wings. I want that image just on like whatever those metal plates that all those YouTubers display. I want a display to that.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
I want a fucking Elden Ring pinball game.
Oh, that'd be so dope. Yeah. That'd be really cool.
Really good.
Yeah, so her waterfowl dance at 75%, she leaps in the air, sword ready.
And this is like, I'm in danger.
Yes. Flashbacks to Margit just holding that sword up above you like, when's it coming? When's it coming? After a brief pause that lasts between 2 and 3 business days, she will lunge at the player 4 times with a flurry of cuts. The third leap has has more range than the 2 that come before it. The fourth leap has a massive range, and Melania will attempt to get behind the player, which, with me, succeeded 11 times out of 10. After this fourth flurry, a final cut strikes around her. All steps of this attack deal massive damage. Getting hit by all of it will very likely kill you. Can confirm I was kind of a glass cannon. Didn't even take the fourth one. I would die by the third.
Yeah, getting through all of the attacks without getting hit is almost impossible.
Freezing pod, is that what you put that in there?
Yeah.
That'll interrupt it? Because I was a fire pot guy for a long time.
You know, if somebody's trying to like talk mad shit and be the cool person at the bar and you just take your beer and throw it at them, it really interrupts their swagger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
So say that you have the mental fortitude and the
luck,
the dexterity in your thumbs to survive phase 1.
It's called luck.
Yes. You're going to enter phase 2, the goddess of rot. She blooms no, she doesn't bloom yet.
Blooming is like such a poetic way to say she gets way fucking worse.
Yes. She looks terrifying with her giant wings, and she has the Scarlet Aeonia attack, a big Scarlet Rot flower bomb. Can get a lot of attacks in afterward, but you will suffer from rot.
Yes, that's why keep your distance and use some long distance sorceries if you can.
What's the name of the one? Flame Cleanse Me?
You're going to cleanse yourself, huh?
Yep, I tried. I just didn't have it took too long to cast it.
I'm going to burn myself so hard that the rot's gone, you know?
Yeah. Oftentimes, I think people just accompany this with the final boss of the game, not knowing that, you know, you still have the Elden Beast at the very end that you have to contend with. But
there's always just the one boss that's like the challenge boss. It's nice that it's off the beaten path. You have to want to go out of your way to find it. And it's not a requirement, which is a nice thing.
I have a feeling that Viper Boy and Shadow of the Erd Tree is not going to be the Melania of the game. In fact, I could be very wrong, and I've said it before. I think he's going to be the Margit of the game.
No, you're very wrong.
I think I'm just throwing a blind projection out there.
Much like Lady Maria was the poster child for Bloodborne, and actually, maybe that's not a good way to say it because I had much more troubles with the Orphan of Kos in the Bloodborne DLC than Lady Maria. But Lady Maria, people said, was the tough one, and she was a 3-phase fight. There's something about fighting enemies that are similar size to you that's just kind of more fun and challenging versus, you know, Horlu, here's a big motherfucker. Like, it's just a different ball game than if you're fighting someone similar size. And yeah, I think Melania is wonderfully designed.
This is the peak of the game for me. I think it is my favorite moment all around entirely. This is what Elden Ring really summed up for me in this fight. Both challenging and beautiful. The lore, you are invested at this point. You're probably tens and maybe even hundreds of hours in, depending on how long you took to get here. I think it would be incredible to have someone make the cinematic in VR just so I could experience it. And I don't need to do the fight, just I want to see it in person.
I don't know if you do.
I think it would be terrifying, and I think it would be oddly beautiful.
Yeah. I would crap my pants. Our next friends, number 234, are the Sanguine Nobles. They are in Liurnia, Altus, Mogwin Palace, and the Wraith Blood Ruins. They are elite assassins dressed in ornate garbs and wielding blood-caked rapiers. A lot of cool words there. These nobles revel in blood sorcery, exhibit a high level of proficiency in the dark arts, as well as mastery of assassinating techniques and swordplay. They, of course, would be worshiping the right royal prick that is Moog. They got some drip. I fucking like these robes. They look nice. Yep. The Sanguine Nobles are never too tough. You'll get invaded a couple times. They're not too bad. I don't mind them. They do have some of the coolest robes in the game, though. They walk in a slow, menacing fashion, which, it's effective. Michael Myers, there's a power to him. Versus, I've been watching Scream recently, and when Ghostface, what is that his name?
Yeah.
When Ghostface is running around all like frantic and someone throws a pot at him, there's nothing scary. But Michael Myers walking slow is horrifying. But also, I would outrun him, and I wouldn't fall, and I wouldn't drop my keys.
Well, that's part of the reason that I think, arguably, it's in my top 3 favorite horror movies of all time. It Follows is so scary because it will just follow you. It can take a different form, which is also scary, but you'll be looking out in the distance and you'll see just one person walking at a very normal speed towards you. And if they catch you, you're dead.
Yeah.
It's the sense of not being able to relax because it's an unrelenting force.
Well, and the problem is you also want to keep them in sight. Because if you lose sight of them, then you don't know where they're coming from.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Jason's the same way. I don't think I've ever seen Jason run.
He can move fast, but he also has the teleport technique.
That's true.
Only in the game, but I think that's how it works. Yeah, Sanguine Nobles, they cause blood loss buildup. They're not too bad. They're little friendos, I call them.
Yeah.
Little friendos.
Nameless White Mask is our next one, number 235. We are getting up there. Located in the Mogwin Dynasty, one of the surgeons that were abducted by the Lord of Blood, fucking heavy metal, none were able to tame the accursed blood, none but Vari. That is, but he was an exception. It took me until my most recent playthrough to realize that he was covered in blood when you come out of the Chapel of Anticipation at the beginning.
That's because I believe he killed our...
Yes.
Our maiden.
What a dick. I never even got to meet her.
The way he says, you maidenless. I'm like, dude.
You are maidenless.
You don't even know me.
And I was like, wait, you guys are getting maidens? I never even met her. The Nameless White Mask, 3 can spawn. They will not spawn if you defeat Moog, though.
Yeah, so defeat him before you fight Moog if you want to get the armor.
Yeah, otherwise you'll be fucked because they inflict blood loss and they have swarms of flies, which, I mean, they're really cool, but I was much more focused on Moog.
Yeah.
Which I think was my to my folly for the first few attempts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. White Mask Vari, he's next. He wields a bouquet, which is a fun mace, and a sacred seal. Casts Catch Flame, Blood Flame Blade, and Swarm of Flies. Similar to the other Nameless White Masks. I don't like him. Bad guy.
Calling your mace a bouquet, though, is such a power move, and I think it's super cool.
It's super goth, dude.
I know, I love it.
Yeah, you would. You would.
Like, if it was like, if it was made of marble.
I wish there was flowers that looked dead, and they were dead flowers.
And if it was like a light gray, and then when you beat somebody to death, they turn red, and then they're roses.
And they're called Lover's Laments or something.
Yeah. Love it.
I'm going to get a tattoo with lyrics about it.
Yeah. Man, My Chemical Romance is playing this game, and if they ever come out with another album, I bet you there's an Elden Ring reference in it.
I'm down for every band that makes an Elden Ring reference.
Oh yeah. We're gonna get some eventually.
There's gonna be eventually a playlist made by somebody.
Yeah. You know who else would make a really good one? Ghost.
No, I'm saying you. Make the fucking playlist.
All right.
Put the Helldivers down for 20 minutes.
I haven't played Helldivers in almost a week. Well, I did play one match the other night after work with my buddy.
You lied so quickly about it.
No, I'm serious.
But you said I haven't played in a week. Well, I actually did.
I forgot about that. I played one 40-minute game. I didn't even do the 15. It was late. I was tired. Next up, we got Moog, Lord of Blood.
The Lord of Blood.
Located, oddly enough, in the Mogwin Dynasty Mausoleum.
Funny.
Exactly where you would find him.
Oh, where's Brad? Is he in the Bradwin Dynasty?
Self-styled Lord of Blood.
From now on, call me Nighthawk.
Yeah, you have to call me Dragon.
Yeah. I am Lord of Blood. Oh, it's okay. Just bring your laundry downstairs.
Okay, Moog, what's your Christian name? What did your parents call you?
My name is Lord of Blood.
Okay, sorry.
Oh.
So Moog will deal 20% more damage for 20 seconds after he or the Tarnish suffers from blood loss.
He gets so turned on and enraged by blood.
Yes, he does. It gets him going.
He's a crazy guy.
Yes, he does. Phase 1, Moog's Shackle will give you some openings. Ritual countdown will count down from 3 in Latin. Yep. I didn't know that.
Yep, it's in Latin.
I still don't know any Latin.
No one, some people speak it, but I was hanging out with our friend Squid, her new beau, her new guy, owner of Odd Duck. He can speak some of the fake languages from Lord of the Rings.
Really?
He is a huge Tolkien guy.
That is awesome.
Yeah, and he knows how to do some of like the dark speech. I'm like, dude, not in the Cactus Club. Words have never been uttered here that dark.
Yeah. Damn, that's so badass.
Yeah.
Phase 2, Blood Boon Ritual. At 0, he will say nothing 3 times while jutting his spear upwards, each time causing blood loss and big damage while healing him. Can easily kill you here. One of the cooler attacks he has. I think it looks super dope.
Yeah. Well, it looks like he's stabbing like the formless mother. Like that's the god that he worships, and just stabbing nothing and pulling blood out of the air. That's some old god shit. That's some cosmic horror shit.
And I like the way you phrased this. It just says, they fly now.
They fly now. Oscar Isaac, as soon as a Moog jumped in the air and started flying, he's like, oh no.
They fly now.
They fly now.
Yeah, so they fly now. Moog the Omen, Subterranean Shunning Grounds.
Yep, he left his phantom boy or whatever back to work there.
Yes, and this is when I was behind the podcast, so I had to beat him before we podcasted about him for that episode.
Yeah.
And I got to him in the Subterranean Shunning Grounds, and first try, easy. Not difficult at all. Mm-hmm. I was on one that day. I was like, that is the easiest fight I've had so far. And I was like, just playing along.
You're talking about the Subterranean Shunning Ground one, yeah.
Cooked him.
He's not too bad, and it's only phase 1.
Yeah, it was so easy. I was like, this is a joke.
Yeah.
And then you get to the actual boss in the mausoleum, and it's like, oh. So that was like now I'm in the deep end of the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, Moog is going to have a massive dying day soon. This is the path to Shadow of the Erdtree.
Yep.
He is also fucking his half-brother.
Corpse. A corpse at this point?
We'll find out. He's in an egg. I mean, how do you quantify life when you are in a cocoon and your spirit might be in another realm?
Yeah. No, this is
It's like a Schrodinger's cat, but it's Moog's Mikola.
Yeah. This is a cool arena too. I think I just like it because it's red and bloody and fiery.
You've been down there. You've been down there in the rivers, and you've been looking off in the distance like,
how do we get up there?
I want to go up there.
Yeah.
And you do. The Beastmen of Farum Azula. Now, we are getting into the endgame area here. Farum Azula, these Beastmen sometimes fall off, and they wind up in caves. That's a bad morning. Like, fuck.
Yeah. Fuck. I woke up in Iowa.
I don't know how to get back up there. There's no stairs. There's no ladder.
Don't you run into one right away at the beginning in Limgrave in that cave off to the left?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you don't really see them for a long time after that.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. They're essentially just the first boss is scaled down in strength of Farum Azula. So it's a boss, but it's also easier than all the other ones compared to the late game. They are the Beastmen from the crumbling ruins in the skies. These ruins are said to be the remains of a giant mausoleum enshrining an ancient dragon. It is true. They use a variety of rudimentary weapons and occasionally have armaments imbued with the red lightning of dragons. Moderate weakness to fire. A lot of variants.
Fire pot.
Yep, you can throw the fucking Molotov cocktails, what we call them in Milwaukee.
Yes.
Yeah. They use curved swords. There's throwing knives with the oddly shaped blades. They're like boomerang knives.
Yeah.
Clergymen, they're mages that can do red lightning incantations, and then the cleaver. The cleaver is the deadliest variant. They stand significantly taller and wield large, irregularly shaped cleavers of very heavy metal.
You know that attack where he like kind of holds his sword or cleaver, I forget which one it is, like horizontal, and he grabs it and then he like jumps and smashes?
I love that.
Does it have a handle on the blade that he grabs? I can't remember if there's like an actual handle.
I think there is an extra handle
midway,
up there. I think there is.
Which is an awesome design for a sword.
Yeah.
Especially just for that attack.
It looks sick. And then there are also skeletal beastmen. Those who live in death, if they weren't bad enough. They rise from the dead now.
Yeah. Oh, they
fly now.
fly now.
Yeah. And yes, that's the Beastmen of Farum Azula. Ooh, we got some dragons up next.
Ancient dragon, located in Farum Azula.
Yes.
Ancestors of modern dragons, the ancient dragons had scales of gravel stone and wielded lightning as their weapon. It is said that they once attacked Lindell, the royal capital. Mm-hmm. George R. R. Martin has got such a hard-on for dragons and capitals.
Well, it's fantasy, dude.
I know, but it's just like at this point, like...
If your fantasy story doesn't have something with dragons, it's a little weird.
It was like in high school when you had that one friend that just like constantly talked about how much sex he was having. It's like, we know, man, you're not.
Yeah.
It's a problem for you.
Yeah. You're compensating by talking about dragons all the time.
And now I'm wondering what he's compensating about talking about dragons all the time.
At least these dragons, the lore that Martin wields around dragons is very cool.
He's also an expert in writing dragons.
Yeah.
He writes them very well, gives them very good personalities. I'm very excited for the new season of House of the Dragon.
They announced the prequel series cast their two main characters. Night of the Seven Kingdoms, Dunk and Egg.
Oh, really?
Have you read the Dunk and Egg books?
No, I have not.
They're little novellas. They're amazing.
See, but the problem with that content is I really enjoy what HBO does with the show, not looking past season 6 of the original series. So much
earlier.
that I prefer that method of ingestion for that content because it is so cinematic and I do not want to know what happens next.
Yeah.
They subvert expectations when they were doing it well, very well.
I know everything that's going to happen in the next 3 seasons of House of the Dragon.
I'm gonna be doing a rewatch here in like the next week or 2, maybe.
The next few seasons are going to be fucking great. All I can say is dragon seeds.
Love it. Spoken of in legend, red lightning is the weapon wielded by ancient dragons, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
They share many characteristics with their modern descendants, but are a distinct family with unique behaviors and abilities. Like I just said, George R. R. Martin writes the personalities and characteristics of dragons very well. They feel like people.
They have a culture.
Yes. Most don't reappear when killed, which is sad. It's like elephants.
It's, I guess, yeah. And just animals.
Yes. Highly resistant to all damage types outside of piercing. Susceptible to status ailments other than sleep. Attack their heads to deal double damage if you're brave enough to get up near them teeth.
Good luck.
Yeah. Can become aggressive when their health drops below 50. When you back a dragon in a corner, you're going to have a bad time.
No one puts dragon in the corner.
No, unless you're Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze is allowed.
Actually, he's the one who said that, so I think he'd be the last one.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Yeah.
There is a variant, the ancient dragon Lanciax. Now, Vike might or might not have been fucking this dragon when she took human form. I'd like to know more.
Do you want to know more?
This sounds like a smut that I'd get at Drunk Uncle. Lanciax was the sister of Fortisax. It is said that she took the form of a human to commune with the knights as a priestess of the ancient dragon cult. Okay, that's a lot to unpack. Can encounter her outside of the ruin-strewn precipice, right when you arrive in Altus. And yeah, she moves around in Altus before you find the end spot. She stomps, she bites, she breathes fire, she flies now. And you get Lanciax's glaive is a attack she uses. Massive blade of red lightning. Very, very cool.
All right. 241, coolest name in the game. Placidusax.
I think this is the last dragon we have to talk about.
I think so.
Yeah.
Dragon
Lord Placidusax.
Located in Farum Azula. The first Elden Lord in the age before the Golden Order, ruling over the ancient dragons and the emergent race of beastmen, sealed away in a storm beyond time. That might be the coolest sentence I've said this year.
It's so cool.
Weak spots. Can you guess it, Brad?
I'm guessing the head.
Yes. Good luck trying to hit that bad boy.
But multiple heads. Statistically, I am more likely to hit one of them.
Touche.
Yeah.
Phase 1 relies on ranged attacks covering a large area of the arena. And because I relied on ranged attacks, that was very difficult.
Yeah.
I like it when they're trying to come at me and then I can just juke. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm over here. Now I'm over here. You can't see me. Very tough when they don't come near me. Phase 2, 50%, curls up into a ball in the air and disappears. That's scary. A thundercloud then appears and will signify a dive bomb. getting scarier by the second.
Love it.
This is followed up with more attacks and then teleports before settling down to much as the same as phase 1.
Essentially, a big badass attack, and then it kind of settles back in.
Yes. And then phase 3, once you get it down to 25%, plus Sigisac's Ruin, just a fuck ton of attacks all merged together, which in this game, when you get those bosses that really start going for it, when you know you're like getting close to beating them and they stop telegraphing their moves so quickly, like so obviously, and start throwing the kitchen sink at you, this is like my Achilles heel.
Love it.
Because it takes a while to get to these second and third phases sometimes, and you start learning the timing and the patterns, and then they're like, hey, guess what? Fuck you.
I hate their run to Placidusax's arena, too. You have to go down an elevator, sneak by some beastmen, jump down, take a nap. It's one of the meaner runs back to a boss, I think, in Elden Ring. Nothing like Bloodborne. You've never beaten Bloodborne. The amount of 2-minute runs to die in 2 seconds is very high in that game.
I thought Liza P would be the same way, but it's actually quite forgiving.
How much of Liza P have you beaten?
I'm like halfway through it now.
Okay.
I bounce in and out of it when I run into a wall in Elden Ring now.
I've heard about this thing that some people are doing. It's called finishing their fucking games.
I'm working on it.
Maybe.
I'm working on it. I like to have a few games. I like to have many suitors to choose from.
Oh, man.
You know what it is? It's the start and end of each sports season is my Achilles heel. Because now I have MLB The Show on my Xbox.
Yeah.
And I like to play a few games of that. I'm getting into baseball. But
I actually got Bally Sports, the app.
Oh, really? To watch some baseball, some Bucks?
Carly's a big baseball gal.
Baseball's kind of cool now with the pitch timer. I like it a lot. It's more
That's
exciting.
new.
It's a second season with it.
Okay, because every time I go, I was like, is this new? It was weird that they do play challenges now, like football, too. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Our next friend is the recusant Bernal, that you find them in Farum Azula. He lost his maiden, seeking revenge on the Golden Order. Been there, man.
Yeah.
Early on, he wields his Y-hander and a sacred seal. After he moves to the Carian Manor, he wields a Devourer's Scepter. It's possible to kill Rykard before he ever leaves that cabin if you skip ahead.
I killed him at the cabin.
He kind of wanted to fight. I don't know. He kind of had a death wish.
Well, yeah, after his daughter.
No, you're not thinking. No, you're thinking of the wrong guy.
There's 2 guys in a cabin?
Yeah. Bernal is the one that moves to Volcano Manor, not Hayeda's dad.
Yeah, what's his name?
Edgar?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The Castellan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. They're like 2 of the same.
I should eventually learn my family's birthdays. Like, I can remember everything else. What month was my dad born? I don't know.
As long as you get within a few weeks, you're good.
Yeah.
That's what I do. Next up, we got Malekith, located in Farum Azula. Shadow-bound beast bound to Queen Maria, used as a vessel to seal destined death. Malekith assumed the identity of the
Queen Marica. I don't know why I put Queen Maria there.
Oh, I just read it.
Yeah.
To hunt down the destined death. How do you say that guy's name?
Malekith?
No, Gronk. So he's
he used to play for the Patriots.
Yeah, you fight a tight end for the Patriots.
Then he was a pirate for a while.
Yeah, now he's in commercials.
I never liked Gronk.
He seems like a frat bro. Phase 1, Beast Clergymen, Bestial Slings, and Beast Claws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like him. I like this guy. He's all right. I like him more as the Beast Clergyman. When he becomes the Black Blade and he takes his robe off, he looks less cool.
See, I like the name The Black Blade, though. It reminds me of that Blue Oyster Cult song.
It's a simple, powerful fantasy name.
Yeah.
Yep. The Red Storm. Great.
Yeah.
Yep.
Love it. Lethal melee combos as the Black Blade with long-range projectiles. Getting struck by the Black Blade causes your maximum health to lessen temporarily. That's unfair. Destined Death
That's unfortunate.
slashes the floor in front of him and follows it into an overhead slam, leaving his back exposed. Never leave the back open. I'm going to get back there and put you in a rear naked choke so fast.
I'm going to get you.
And then Gronk, the Beast Clergyman, located in the Bestial Sanctum, Bestial Slings and Beast Claws.
Yeah, that's Malekith. Number 244, the Death Birds. These guys are are big monsters. They're big bad birds. They are in Limgrave, Weeping Peninsula, Liurnia, the capital outskirts. In the time there was no Erd Tree, death was burned in ghost flame. Death birds were the keepers of that fire. The birds are graveyard fire keepers, and it is said that they rake out the ashen remains of the dead from their kilns. They are part of the process and the ritual of dying before the Erd Tree. They only appear at night, because why not? Gigantic bipedal bosses with a combination of deformed avian and human features, and rely mainly on ground combat, because thank you. I don't know what else I would have done. Weak to strike and holy, they inflict deathblight, undead enemies, and weak to weapons and buffs that affect those who live in death. They are big brothers, or the Deathrite birds. In Liurnia, Caelid, the mountaintops, and Snowfield. Unlike their smaller counterparts, they can utilize Ghost Flame abilities that deal high damage and create frostbite-inducing areas of effect. 50% health starts phase 2 with those Ghost Flame abilities. Holy damage and anything affecting those who live in death are what you want. They can be tough. Some of them are not too bad, but these are the bosses that surprise you. They're just out there in the field, and you don't see them coming. I like them. They're fine.
With my new build that I'm doing, I finally settled on one that is complete opposite, but with a little smidge of what I'm used to. Mm-hmm. I'm doing a faith strength build.
Okay.
I should not have as tough a time with these guys this time around.
Yeah. The mountaintops one is the meanest.
Yeah. I also, what's his fucking name from House of the Dragon with the patch on his eye? Aemond?
Aemond One Eye.
I just made my character look like Aemond One Eye.
You have no idea what's coming for some characters.
I know, and I can't wait.
I don't even know what's going to happen, but the books say kind of what happens, and they're like, but we don't know. And I'm like, the show's going to show us.
Oh, yeah, because it's the history written by the victor in the book, correct?
If they do it as good as it reads in the book, though, it's going to be the most epic moment of House of the Dragon.
I think about the final scene from the last episode quite a bit.
You have no idea.
Yeah, the final scene from the last episode of the first season.
We're going to get cheese in this next season. Blood and cheese. Very fun.
Don't know what that is. I'm excited. Cheese in Wisconsin.
It's an eating disease that Wisconsin gets when they're lactose intolerant.
Yes.
Yes.
It affects the majority of the population. We just don't care.
Plumbing.
Oh, Jesus. Next up, we got the Knights Cavalry.
Yeah. I think these guys are trying too hard to be cool.
They are.
Yeah.
They constantly talk about that JV game they had in high school.
They're living in the past, and some people are just hardcore, and some people have to talk about it, and it proves that they're not hardcore.
Yeah.
I don't know. The Knights Cavalry, they're trying very hard to be the Nazgul, and they are not there.
Yeah. They're like, you know what? That one time I was at this bar in the Weeping Peninsula, and I had a beer with Kid Rock.
Kid Rock came in.
Yeah.
We partied all night.
Yeah. I bummed him cigarettes because he didn't have any.
He said that he thought it was cool.
He actually told me what Bob with the bang to bang diggy 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 said the boogie said up drop the boogie means, and I'm not going to tell you because he told me to secrecy.
He told me not to.
Yeah, it's actually really personal.
His real name is Kid, actually.
The Knights Cavalry, who now wander the dim roads at night, were once led by the Fell Omen and were deliverers of death for great warriors, knights, and champions.
I like this. I mean, if you're working for Morgoth, if you are his selected knights, that's cool. They're the Kingsguard from Morgoth, but they're like bounty hunters. It's cool. It's like what the Knights of Ren were supposed to be, but they didn't do that in Star Wars.
Yeah. Funeral steed riding knights who once served the Fell Omen. They wander the land at night seeking strong warriors to battle, but they found me very early on, and they were like, all right, I need a tune-up.
Yeah.
Always in overworld and horsey approved, although you might prefer fighting on foot. No, always on torrent.
No, they're actually not too bad if you goad them into getting close to you, and then you can kind of fuck them up, but it's up to you. It's a preference thing. They don't have any ranged attacks, so they have to get close regardless.
It's easier to stagger them too when you're two-handed on foot.
Yeah.
No ranged attacks. They got two variants, the glaive and the flail. I think the flail is the coolest, just aesthetically. It looks cool to have that big badass on the horse with the flail.
Tyler, we have 4 left.
I know, we're cooking.
We're cooking. The next one, 247, is me.
Oh,
It's me. It's Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing. I think this is the coolest character that's ever been written. He's so beautiful, smart. I'm proud of me. No, Gideon is in the Erdtree Sanctuary. I'm going to reveal to the audience that I'm actually not Gideon. I am Brad. But it is a character that we have been doing for the show.
he still wears a helmet, though.
I do. I'm wearing a helmet right now. And Gideon has spent the whole game talking very big about himself. And he's a dealer of information. That's his job. He is a broker. He is great at taking advantage of people and manipulating them and getting the information he needs. His ultimate reasons for what he does are a little ambiguous, but he shows up right on the door to the final arenas, and he's like, that's it. I got to stop you. He talks too much, and you can get a lot of damage done to him pretty quick. It was interesting on that episode with Catalyst with speedrunning that this Gideon is actually one of the most unpredictable bosses they run into. If they do a little bit wrong, Gideon can get the upper hand a little bit.
I said the same thing when we covered him in the episode, that I had a lot of difficulty with him because he is very unpredictable, and his wide array of magic attacks really fucked me up.
Yeah, because the way it works, it's a dynamic set of spells depending on how many of the demigods you've defeated. He has the default spells of Comet Azure, the Carrion Phalanx, Black Flame Ritual, Triple Rings of Light, and the Laws of Causality. But if you've killed Rykard, he has Rykard's Rancor. If you killed Melania, he has Scarlet Aeonia or Moog Blood Boon. These will replace Comet Azure and Triple Rings of Light. In the famous joke, if he's so smart, why is he trying to drink empty flasks?
Yeah.
I will say if I've finished my glass of beer and I'm still holding on to it at a bar, I might try and take one more swig and see if there's anything in there.
I give it the old shake if it's a can.
Yeah. I will try. I don't think Gideon's too tough of a boss. I think he ultimately goes down like a punk bitch.
I can't believe that I was surprised to hear, because I heard that he was going to be there before I actually found him.
Yeah.
I can't believe I was actually surprised, because, I mean, it feels like the biggest foreshadowing, and like you're giving him information for a large portion of the beginning of the game.
He's one of the characters you interface with the most in the entire game.
Yeah, so if anybody was going to do a heel turn...
Yeah, it's either heel turn or something was going to happen.
Yeah, his selfishness is going to win. And you should expect it. I don't know why I was surprised. I was like shocked Pikachu. Like, what?
He is so bent on his ego. He's got a lot of issues. And it's funny that I chose him.
Next up, we got Godfrey, the first Elden Lord.
My boy.
Yes.
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy. He's located in the Ashen Capital. Elden Lord and husband to Queen America. After defeating all of her enemies, he found himself and his kin divested of grace.
She could have broke up with him earlier. She waited till he did all of the work, and then she ghosted him.
That's terrible. He was then driven from the lands between.
She's like, sorry, dude, get out of here.
Yeah. You can take the tarnished and the divorce.
I get the capital, you get the tarnished.
Mostly standard damage. He's weak to lightning and frostbite and blood loss. Those are 3 good options if you're looking to finish him off. Phase 1, first Elden Lord.
Yeah.
If he leaps in the air, back up. Obviously.
Yeah.
Avoid the axe throw. Axe combos and AoE stomps. Stay close to avoid him using his AoE as often as possible.
He uses it less often if you stay close.
Which it goes against your instincts for like a fight like this.
If I'm wrestling Kane in the ring, I don't want to be close to him.
No, you get a golf cart and you run his ass over.
And you almost ruin WrestleMania.
Yes. At 80%, he uses Fissure, creating a line with his axe that explodes. Phase 2, particularly another one of my favorite moments in the game, Horaloo. Love this. He's going to be fighting at WrestleMania tonight.
He rips his lion off.
Love it.
Yeah.
Super badass. Great character design, too.
Yeah.
Really enjoy it. He rips off his lion, Sirash, and goes full wrestler, dishing his axe, which when the giant he doesn't really look like a Viking, but like when the giant brute gets rid of his weapon and comes for you, you fucked up.
Yeah.
You're in trouble.
I like it.
He'll immediately try to grab you and do a pal driver. Horlu's Earthshaker, 3-step move. First a roar that knocks targets down. If it connects, directly followed by a leap.
Yep.
Upon impact, he slams his fist into the ground, creating a large shockwave. And finally, he plunges both arms into the ground, pulling them back out after a short delay. This causes energy to erupt from the ground in several places. This fight is really fun. It kind of catered to my build at the time, too, being a spell sword, because it's just me constantly running away in fear.
Yeah.
And just glintstone, glintstone, glintstone.
I like him.
Yeah. At 25%, he performs a long roar, followed up by 2 earth shakers, which we just had 2 earthquakes recently.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One out east and one in New York. That's crazy. I blame him.
You know, MGC's bathrooms are the worst smelling places you'll ever go.
Really?
Man, we were just walking through the pinball area, and you just get like a whiff of someone's swamp ass.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, take me to Caelid any day rather than those bathrooms. Sorry, I just had a flashback. Number 249, we got Radagon of the Golden Order. He's located on the Elden Throne. Not really. Actually, he's kind of behind it. He's in the tree. But he is, he has been on the Elden Throne. He is America. Fingal is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel. And after America's imprisonment, he also disappeared. I wonder why. Because he's packing. He tucks his fruit basket behind him and becomes a woman.
Yeah.
That's a weird thing to say.
Yeah, but it made sense.
It made sense. He wields the hammer that broke the Elden Ring. Lots of holy spells. Low resistance to fire damage. I love this boss fight. I think that his size and his moveset is very fun. He does a lot of verticality. He does a lot of, big slam attacks. It's fun to dodge. It's fun to parry. I've never done it. Low resistance to fire damage. Phase 1, golden trails left by weapon will explode. Watch out for that. And he will grab you. His arm materializes with golden light before grabbing his target. And phase 2, at 75%, starts with a large stomp with a AoE attack. Gains a teleport.
Love it.
For sure. And phase 3 at 40%, the Elden Fracture. It's a attack that he teleports to the center of the arena, imbues his hammer before slamming the ground 3 times, with each strike creating a larger shockwave that travels across the ground. The last strike creates the symbol of the Elden Ring on the ground. He becomes more aggressive, and my only real problem with Radagon is that it becomes part of a 2-boss run. And if you lose to the Elden Beast, you have to fight Radagon again. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I actually really enjoy the Radagon boss fight. And it's super sick that the theme song for Elden Ring from the title screen is what plays. Awesome.
Yes.
Very into it.
All right. Number 250.
250.
We got the Elden Beast, located at the Elden Thrones.
Yeah.
Exactly where you'd find him. Divine beast sent to the lands between eons ago. The living embodiment of order. An enormous health pool, complex holy attacks, and the ability to stay out of reach. This guy's going to give me super trouble with my current build.
So annoying how far away the beast moves, and you have to just spend time getting back.
Yes. One of the cooler arenas, though, too.
It's a beautiful arena.
Yeah. Very cool. He's immune to it is immune to all status effects. All of them are immune to status effects. Highly resistant to holy and moderately resistant to all elemental damage. In phase 1, opens up with Golden Breath attack covering a large area. If you break the Elden Beast stance, you will have 10 seconds to attack, which is a long fucking time.
It's also not easy to do.
No. 75% swims behind you, then jumps into the air to summon a golden ring that descends on top of your position. Sprint out and run for your life.
And jump over the little rings.
Yes. Which goes against my inherent Sonic knowledge.
What's your favorite Sonic game from the Sega Saturn?
Just Sonic.
Just Sonic.
I think somebody got it on video too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that is a moment of, if you ever want to watch somebody talking in front of a group of people have a moment of just pure panic.
I love it.
You can see it in my eyes too. I've seen it.
It's my favorite meme from the Dogcast.
I you know what? I honestly really enjoy it.
Yeah.
At no point ever embarrassed me. It was very funny.
Yeah. You got to embrace it.
Yeah. Phase 2, 50%. Elden Stars sends out golden projectile that continually chases its target while spawning smaller homing projectiles. They chip away at their health before exploding.
It's not. I do like this boss fight. I hate that it's part of a two boss thing, and it's just the distance it covers sometimes is really annoying.
I did not like it as much as Horaloo. I think Horaloo was much cooler, and I think it's just because I like the character more than I like the Elden Beast.
You like the aesthetic?
Yes.
Yeah.
The aesthetic here is very cool with like kind of the celestial arena and the ambiguous, formless personification of what justice is. That what we said?
The design is very reminiscent of the spirit of the forest in Princess Mononoke. Very much like the essence of the cosmos inside of this like amorphous blob.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. I would get a plushie if there was like the Elden Beast plushie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe.
I would.
I don't know. I don't really get plushies though. Mostly I think I'd see one and think that's pretty cool, but I wouldn't want it.
I don't own any.
We have plushies, but they're not for me. I steal them sometimes.
That's a crime.
From Carly.
Oh, that's not a crime.
I own half of everything she owns. That's called marriage.
Yes.
And you're familiar with it.
I am.
And that's it.
Yeah, we did it.
That's 250 enemies that we have discussed. Some are frenemies, but...
Yes, and I would be willing to do it again for the Shadow of the Erdtree. I like these Bestiary episodes, especially at the end of covering such a long game, to go back and look at all of our triumphs and to reflect on some of the pain-in-the-ass moments we had while trying to play this game.
Yes, and there will be an update, like, when we get to it, Shadow of the Erdtree, we will do another run at the end of the new enemies. I don't know how many we're going to get, which is exciting. But up next, for Elden Dogs, we're going to do Spear Dashes, and I imagine that'll be 2 episodes. There's a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And it's fun. That was a really fun episode to plan out. Yeah. And if you're listening to this, that means you are a supporter on Patreon, which means I love you. Thank you so much for supporting the show. We work very hard, and it is so great having a community that supports us and people that we call friends that we get to talk to. It's cool.
Yes, you're the real Elden Lord.
You're our Elden Lords.
Yes.
And we're your Knights Cavalry.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're try-hard bitches, and you are the cool ones.
I have a flail. I look great in black. I will learn to ride a horse.
I will learn to ride a horse.
I did it once.
But yeah, thanks for listening. If you're follow us if you haven't. We're on the social medias. We're on all of them. And you've already been to patreon.com/hearthedogcast. That's how you're listening to this. Otherwise, these might get released way down the line. And if that's the case, check out our Patreon if you haven't. Special thanks to executive producers. We got them right here. They are Rykard Christianick, Malakip the Black Blade, Blaggard Big Brian Ward, Jordan Hoslow, Sorceress of Blood, Festering Fingerprint Phil Wright, Iron Fist Phil Just Phil, Knights Cavalry Cole Delgardno, Bell Bearing Hunter Bryant Ross, and Crucible Knight Kelly Gutowski. We appreciate your support. I'm fucking tired.
Yes. It has been a long week.
It's been a long, long week in the lands between. Well,
I'm going to go take some Claritin.
I'm going to do my laundry before I have to go to work, and I don't like none of that.
No.
I prefer the lands between.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to go home and play some Helldivers, actually.
I know you are.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening, friends. We'll see you next time.